Hello, Q Services, Qwashers, eBay and YouTube. So what I've simply got here is an inlet feed to a WS202 pump, or pumps that we need to be feeding to both sides of that pump to look after them seals and the actual pump itself long term. So I've simply got here, this side we've got a 1-inch feed right the way through, brass Y strainer 1 inch, and then what we're simply doing is branching off there into 3/4. So you'd have a 3/4 feed to both sides of the pump. I've also got there is an isolation ball valve, another isolation ball valve there. If you wanted to, what we've simply got to use is a hose barb. If you put a hose barb in your Bunded water tank, or your tank that you're using, you can simply run a pipe from this to this here. Or if you wanted to, you could use a swivel union that you put in your tank so you can line it all up straight with a 1-inch male and straight into this 1-inch isolation ball valve. What you can simply do is use this as a frost protection, so in winter you can actually open this side and close it. So frosty weather, you'd close that off, and what you'd simply do is you'd open this to get the water out of the system of the pump, so it's open circuit so water can run freely from there by isolating that. Brass good Y strainer in there, 1 inch, so plenty of area to catch the dirt and everything else, and it's not clogging up easy. But what I've simply got there, if you wanted to at any stage, that there is a 3/4 feed. If you wanted to, you could close that valve off and you could actually force feed the pumps themselves. So if there's any leak or fault on the machines at any stage, you could simply plug into a mains feed and simply set the machine up that way. Or you wanted to work straight off a hydrant, you could plug straight onto that hydrant and feed the machines direct. It gives you that option. This is the way most of the time we set up. Good solid fittings. Q Services, Qwashers, eBay and YouTube. Thank you very much.